Ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time for our tale of the tape. First up, we have Billy Dibb, standing 5'7.5" tall with a reach of 70.5 inches, nicknamed the Kid from Sydney, Australia. Up against them, it's Diego Corrales, 5'10.5" tall.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Sydney, Australia, here is a featherweight champion of the world, Billy the Kid Dibb. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Las Vegas, please welcome the two-division world champion, introducing Diego Chico Corrales.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready.
I'm so giddy, so excited.
Right.
The anticipation is second to none. Let's get it on.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be two that we're talking about. Here we go for round one. Defense is not an option for these two. Good punch. So much hype surrounding this big matchup as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
It's so hot, it's so heated. There's a roof on here. You don't understand. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on earth.
And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. That counter shot lands. Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. Those counter punches have to hurt. We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move, you hit and you don't get hit.
It's a flat-footed fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front of you, you've got to cut them off. Cut the ring off, make the ring small. Put them on the back foot, put them under pressure.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You'd like to see more jabs. When you're training to fight a swarmer, you gotta focus on your conditioning because they will push you to the edge of your limits.
You find a swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
And he scores with the counter. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Billy Dibb in that last round.
What you doing?
That was almost
Right, let's go out there. Get your boxing back together. Listen.
We've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. And going to the... As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Did you see that? Morales is stumbling and bumbling. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Good counter punching. They need to turn this around halfway through.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Nice counter. The hand speed in these lighter divisions is always so impressive, but if you can sneak in a power shot every once in a while and sit down on a punch, that's where you separate yourself. Exchange punches. Misses with the jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. The straight right just misses. Catch and shoot. Just missing with the right uppercut. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's talk about
do you want to win this
Morales
fight?
that last round.
I need you to
His
focus
legs
on
are
what you're
gone.
doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Gotta be feeling confident heading into this round after knocking their opponent down twice.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
Now you've got 2 fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. They're both trying for a knockout. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter, who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
A perfect counter shot. The straight right just misses. Good counter punch. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. The perfect counter lands. The jab doesn't quite connect. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Billy Dib on the back foot. Disaster of... Hold that thought! Billy Dib is dazed and confused. And down goes Billy Dib. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
A shot from the gods took it out.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp.
Let's see how the game plan
this fight,
changes.
and now you're letting back into it. Now, it's a tough fight.
There's the bell to start round 4. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Well, Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Pull it right there. Morales might be ready to go. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
He's got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes in close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points for losing around.
They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. And that hook misses. There's a counter shot. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter punching.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Well, I guess he's decided he's going to taunt his opponent now. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. How about that time counter shot? Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go.
What was that? What are you doing? Come on!
He's been
You're
knocked
switching
down,
off.
but at least
He's starting to make
knocked
mistakes and he's switching off. I need you to switch back.
And there's the bell for round 5. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Counter punch caught him clean. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Well done with that counter shot. Billy Dib in trouble. And Dib goes down. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
Where did that come from? What a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
He threw a punch and just got countered. It's a good start to the round for this guy.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
The only fear you have with this lightweight is has he punched himself out? Beautiful counter shot. Punch, counter punch. It's bombs away. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Nice counter shot. The straight right just misses. Tried to score with that hook but missed. Truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
That's lights out right there.
What are you doing? You switched off completely. Get your mind back on the job.
But
have you got complacent? The fight's not over yet. You've got to...
There's the bell for round 6. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
It's not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
That's it. Nice and smooth. Stay that way.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. When you watch lightweights, you expect high-level footwork and hand speed, and that's what we're getting here this afternoon. Both men step back for just a moment. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. That left hook misses. Morales in some real trouble now. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
What?
So much bruising. Will the referee stop this fight?
Okay, are you all right? Are you okay?
And it looks like this fight will continue. Beautiful counter punch. Nope, that jab not going to score. The straight right just misses. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round.
Well, there was no
That's
doubt
his
about
round.
it.
I need you to go back out there. I need to win.
Here comes round 7. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. When you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses, how do you deal with it?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Nice counter punch. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Caution being thrown to the wind. Billy Dib in trouble. Oh my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night, night.